Yes lads, today we're at Lidl and we're going to do a full weekly shop. I'm trying to get shredded, I'm trying to build muscle, and I'm just trying to optimise my health. We're not going to be breaking the bank, we're going to be spending around 60 quid. Let's get into it. This is my full weekly shop to help me shred down without losing any muscle mass, keeping me consistent and moving towards my fitness goals. Because when your cupboard and fridge are set up correctly, staying on track feels effortless. I'll be breaking everything down step by step, some tips to make sure you have a successful shop, then head to Lidl and show you what I pick up and why I pick it up and how you can do the same without breaking the bank. And when I get back home, we'll split it up into proteins, fats and carbs and how it all comes together in my meals for the week. Every item I'm going to buy is whole, single ingredient, nutrient dense food. No garbage, no empty calories, just fuel that your body needs to build an athletic physique with the micronutrients available. By the end of the video, you'll know what to buy, why to buy it, how to shop smart, and how to turn a single habit into a week of quality results. Let's go, boys. Okay, so when it comes to having a successful and consistent grocery shop, here are some tips I like to give to my clients and I'd recommend to you guys to adopt to make sure you're not buying any crap and that you can stay locked in throughout the week. Make a list. Shop with a written list. This stops you from buying rubbish or anything you don't need, that you don't even have the temptation, and you're not setting yourself up for failure. Don't shop hungry. Going for a food shop whilst you're hungry is literally setting yourself up for failure. It's putting you in a trap. You're going to buy quick fixes like pastries, meal deals, cakes, etc. because you fancy it right then and there. Eat before you go. Shop ingredients, not products. Build your trolley around meat, dairy, veg, fruit. Stop going for brands and packaged rubbish that are highly processed and just going to do damage to your goals and your gut. And if you're really prepared, do a weekly meal plan first so you know exactly how much of each product you're going to be buying throughout the week. Pick 3 to 4 breakfast, lunch and dinners that you can rotate on demand so you know exactly what to buy and how much of each. Avoid aisles that are going to trigger you. The crisp, the chocolate, the alcohol aisles, you know these things are bad for you. Bruh, can we not right now? I'm trying to film like. Go! General rule of thumb, if you don't buy it, you're probably not going to eat it. This is going to help you stay consistent and smash your macronutrient goals for the rest of the week. When you get to Lidl, you guys need to be ignoring the bakery. This is poison. It's literally full of additives, full of stuff that your body doesn't want to process. So yeah, if you're walking in here going, oh, Lidl bakery, then you need to sort yourself out. We will not be stopping in this section. Watermelon, great for hydration, good for fat loss, it's good for keeping you full. It's actually got live electrolytes in it, so it's better than those powdered like tablets that you're dropping in your water. Watermelon is a must, and that is bought every single week. 99p per kilogram, you can't go wrong really. Next up is an essential, bananas. Bananas are great carbs, great source of fiber and natural sugars, great for pre-workout. If you're not having a banana a day, then I don't know what you're doing. They've got great source of potassium in and they're cheap. Kiwis, 6 of these are £1.20. Great magnesium source, great potassium source. These are great for your skin, great for sleep. And if you're not eating them with the skin on, then you need to sort yourself out. Pineapples are cheap, 99p, 98p. Decent. Bit of colour. I just really like these. They're sweet, they're juicy. Right, normally I have like an avocado a day, but at the moment I'm kind of cutting. We're hitting around 2,500 calories, so only a couple of avocados this week. These are a great source of healthy fats, great saturates, keep you full, satiated and stop you from snacking late at night. Beetroot, it's absolutely slept on, guys. I have at least one of these with my meals throughout the day. Adds a bit of moisture to your dry like pounds of ground beef. It's a great source of nitric oxide, can improve stamina. They're really cheap, 75p for 4 I think we got in here. So I hate these as a kid, but now I'm eating them every day. Carrots are great for eye health, great source of beta carotene, and just a bit of crunch and moisture with your meals. You can shred them, you can chop them, you can boil them if you really want. Honey roast them, you know, they're very versatile. 1 carrot is about 30 calories, so you're not going to be breaking the calorie bank. Last bit of veg, we've got sweet potatoes, another great source of beta carotene, and they're just pretty satiating. If I'm really hungry in the evening, I just add a sweet potato just to fill me up a bit more. You also roast them in the oven with a bit of paprika and lime. Quality, my dad showed me that one. I don't eat them every day, but they're just good to have in the house. Cinnamon, simple, easy, sweet, great on yogurt bowls, great in smoothies. It actually helps boost testosterone. Essential spice that I buy every time I come to the shops because I dump it on everything. I'm judging some of these trolleys so much, guys. Thought I'd be starting off with red meat, but no, we're starting off with white meat. The only reason I get whole chicken is for a bit of diversity in my diet with my meals, but also it's easy to cook. Chuck it in the oven for an hour, normally just half this chicken. Collagen in the skin, bones, and also we're going to debone it after and make some quality homemade chicken bone broth. Got the goat, guys, so we're having steak night, me and mum, so I've got her a nice dry aged Aberdeen Angus and I've got a thick cut rump steak because you know, got to maximize the protein. Red meat is an absolute superfood, it's full of iron, full of selenium, choline, and actually creatine as well. I like to go to the butchers and spend some money on my steaks, but whilst we're at the shops, we might as well pick up a couple. Other absolute superfood when it comes to protein, we've got lean ground beef, a bit of 10% because I like to make burgers and I think there's a lot more flavour in this. Probably the cheapest nutrient dense protein that you can buy at the supermarket. So yeah, I eat this every day, and if I don't eat this, I'll have a steak. Cottage cheese, absolute staple in my diet at the moment. 34 grams of protein per 300 grams. They're satiating, high fat, full of nutrients. Don't want to be getting that low fat stuff. I used to get a lot of Greek yogurt, but I end up just like overeating Greek yogurt. I still have that fat boy tendency inside of me. It's good on sourdough, it's good sweet with honey and blueberries. Don't sleep on cottage cheese, give it a try, guys. Parmigiano Reggiano, source of raw dairy. As you can see, it's a designation of origin. Actually illegal to sell in the UK, but for some reason they let you buy it in hard cheeses. It's a great source of casein, great source of K2. This is nature's protein bar. I literally gnaw it like a stick of beef jerky and end up having to buy another packet in the end of the week. Now, eggs. You're probably sick and tired of me talking about eggs, but these are the most nutrient dense food on the planet. If you're not eating eggs on the daily, then you need to get on it. Stop fearing cholesterol, stop thinking that they're going to raise your blood pressure and going to give you heart disease, because they're not. I go for the cheapest ones because I eat so much and I'm trying to stay under a budget, but when I have the luxury, I tend to buy them at the farm shop. If you're not by now, you need to start egg maxing, guys. We've got some pickled gherkins. Pickled foods are great, and they just help your gut microbiome thrive. These are really low calories, so when I do end up snacking a little bit towards the end of the evening, then a couple of these fill me up without breaking the bank. Whole jar here is 120 calories, so yeah, if you like your pickles, then start eating a lot more of them. Don't even stop and look at the crisps and sweets because they're no good for you. It's all poison, guys. This is what's keeping you fat. Frozen mixed berries, great source of carbs, electrolytes, and great antioxidants. The reason I go for frozen is because they keep longer, stays in its fresh state. But yeah, what else? So yeah, that's everything. These are the only other kind of fruit I like to consume are dates. That's basically it for the week. Let's go see how much it costs. James WM Fitness. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. A couple of extras to pick up. So yeah, all in all, successful shop. Let's get back to the house and break it down. Thanks, Mum. All in all, for my food, this cost me £68. And I think that's pretty decent for a shop at Lidl. I haven't left anything out. This is everything I need, apart from sardines and majul dates. Look at the colour we have here. What an absolute selection, baby. If the cat and the dog are hovering, I think they're gonna get some of this, but that ain't happening. Let's take you through it. For our protein, obviously our main source is red meat because it's an absolute superfood, full of all the nutrients I listed before. We've got some 10% just because it's a bit fattier, there's a bit more flavour, and I love my burgers, so these are gonna be perfect for burgers. A little bit of salt, and they don't come out too bland, too chewy. See, look, the cat is literally on me, bruv. You thought, brother. And we also picked up some lean ground beef. This is 5% because I'm trying to reduce my calories, dialing my body fat percentage a little bit. Of course, we've got our steaks. As you know, I like going to the butchers, but that's a luxury. I do that once a week towards the end of the week. We just got a cheeky little rump. Well, I say little rump, it's about a 16-ounce rump. It's a big boy. I love cooking these. I've kind of perfected it now, so these are an essential pickup when I go to Lidl. I've got a whole chicken. Like I said, whole chicken is packed with collagen, high lean proteins, and I can just chop this in half and eat it for a meal each day. So this will last me 2 days, and I think there's probably about 300 grams of protein in this. The fat sources, mostly dairy. We got our cottage cheese, at least one of these a day. Helps me stay disciplined, stops me scranning way too much of it, and 34 grams of protein per 300 grams. You can't go wrong, guys. Do like my cheddar. You can get raw cheddar at Waitrose, but when it comes to raw dairy, Parmigiano Reggiano is the absolute goat. Like I said, I eat it like a protein bar. Literally, my mum will catch me outside the fridge like, I know the nutrients it has inside it. I know the benefits it's going to have on my body, so why would I restrict my consumption of it? Within reason, of course. Another goat, which is nature's multivitamin, 60 eggs, £1.40 per 10 of these. I have around 8 to 10 a day, like I mentioned in my last recent Instagram video. I'm literally like the LeBron James when it comes to eating eggs. My philosophy is like, why would you leave it to chance? If you know these are going to be so beneficial, they're probably the best source of protein you can eat. You're eating loads of eggs and you're going to get bigger. You're going to drop fat without sacrificing losing any muscle mass, and yeah, why would you leave it to chance? Just go all in. Scrambled eggs, poached eggs, boiled eggs, soft boiled eggs, raw eggs out of a mug if you're a bad man. Now with carbs, I'm not a big veg eater, you know what I mean? If it's put in front of me, if my nan cooks it, I will eat it, but for my preference and what I like to buy is mostly fruits. Big old watermelon, smoothies, sorbet, full of natural sugars, electrolytes. It's really hydrating. I love a bit of watermelon after a long run. Got some bananas, probably have one of these per day, or like chuck one into a protein smoothie. These are great pre-workout for the gym, like these, a bit of dates and some raw honey, gives you a proper pump. Great mix of sugars, carbs and fiber, so that's why they're perfect for pre-workout, also post-workout. 6 kiwis, going to be eating these with the skin on, obviously. Beetroots, this normally gets diced up or sliced up on the chopping board, great to mix with some minced meat, etc. Great in salads also. I will be saving this juice, don't drain it down the sink because it's an absolute superfood. If your poo comes out a bit purple, you don't need to worry, it's probably the beetroot. Got frozen blueberries, freshest blueberries out there, of course, come on. Couple of avocados. I really haven't been eating avocados recently, but we're going to jump back on, add a bit more diversity into the diet. Got some sweet potatoes and carrots for our main sources of veg. Normally only add these if I've been fasting and I'm really hungry in the evening after a good long day of training. Great for eye health, great sources of beta carotene. Got some frozen mixed berries just to mix it up, add a bit of colour to those cottage cheese bowls. These are melting, so I need to hurry up about this and get this back in the freezer. Got some pineapple. I really don't know about the benefits of pineapple. I know like the weird benefit, you know, it makes something taste a bit nicer. Cucumbers in a jar, basically. These are pickled gherkins, £1 for this jar. Great low calorie snack. I even have one now because I am hungry. Let me close the lid before I start eating the whole thing. But yeah, that's my full shop. Let's get it back in the fridge. Also, on a quick side note, getting into a routine of shopping like this once a week allows me to avoid snacking, avoid eating crap, but also it gets me in the right state of mind to attack the week. I know what my meals are gonna be. I know that I've got enough produce. I don't need to go bounce into the shops here and there and buying other rubbish on the side. This shop is basically all nutrient dense. It's all single ingredient foods, nothing processed, no garbage, just real food, baby. I hope you guys enjoyed my full weekly shop at Lidl. Hopefully I've given you guys some inspiration and you now have zero excuse to be cheating on your diet. I'm not perfect. I'm not 100% disciplined all the time. I'm not 100% consistent all the time. We all have our bad days. We all have our little cheats. But if you can buy into these simple habits and make them a consistent part of your routine, then your progress and your fitness goals are going to start to become frictionless. Start setting yourself up for success rather than regretting what you should have done the day before. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more of these. I really enjoyed making this one, showing you the ins and outs of what I do weekly. Maybe I could try some different shops or some different budget ranges. It's really up to you guys. And if you're trying to eat better, trying to get in better shape, but you still don't really know how to go about it on your own, I'm going to leave a link in the description for my one-on-one coaching program. So book a call with me and we can have a chat about where you want to get to and how I can help out. And if that's not something for you, then go ahead and follow my Instagram. The link will be in the description. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you at the next one.